More than the phone you need. Flagships are in strange places these days. Every year, manufacturers limit what smartphones can do. Large sensors, violent display, mobile beam control, 8K video recording error threshold value. Unrealistic. Brand Samsung. SoC. Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 Galaxy mobile platform. Display, 6.8. QHD plus ton random meld, 1120 GZ update, 240 Hz. Memory, 8 GB or 12 GB. Storage, 256 GB, 512 GB or 1 TB. Battery, 5000 mAh. Port USB-C S Pen Silo. Operating system, Appian 5.1 was added to Android 13. Front camera, 12 MP f/2.2. Rear room, 200 mm f/1.7 OIS main, 12 MP f/2.2 width, 120 degrees, 10 m/2.4 OIS zoom, 3x, 10 m/4.9 OIS zoom, 10x. Communications 4G, 5G, UWB, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3, NFC. Dimensions 163.3 by 78 by 8.9 mm. Weight 234 g. Loading, cable, fast load 2.0, quick adaptive Samsung loading, 15W wireless, fast wireless 2.0, WPC, wireless power supply. IP-SAS-SEs, IP68. Price, $1,200. Micros card support, no. Type of pen, active. Safety, digital fingerprint, ultrasound, sub-display face. Accessibility and network. As expected on Samsung devices, Galaxy S23 Ultra can be purchased in most worlds. This year, the company decided to ditch the typical Exynos model and stick with the same SoC in every region. This is a huge step forward in countries where the Exynos model remains standard. In the US, the phone is available through 3 major carriers and some major MVNOs like Google Fi and Visible. Buy the unlocked model and you can take it to any network that supports full 5G. Other equipment and box contents. To be honest, I have nothing to say about the S Pen this year. If Samsung has offered an update, the company hasn't specified what those changes are, and they won't be immediately visible. For some, the S Pen remains an indispensable accessory and a tool that revolutionizes the workflow. Speaking of audio, Samsung puts the volume rocker and power button on the right side of the device in that order. The Galaxy S23 Ultra's biometrics are as good as they come. The ultrasonic fingerprint sensor was fast and accurate for me, and facial recognition is somewhat less secure with easy access, but still supports apps like a password manager. Aside from the phone itself, USB-C cable, SIM card tool, and quick start guide, you won't find much in a Samsung box these days. If you buy accessories, don't forget to put your money aside at checkout. Software and performance. The Galaxy S23 Ultra comes standard with Android 13 and One UI 5.1. Last year, neither Google nor Samsung rocked the boat with innovative user interface designs, nor the latest updates and feature packs. Honestly, almost all of the changes in the mid-cycle race are pretty minor, but some are worth noting. Camera. The real star of this year's show is the camera. Samsung has already upgraded the S22 Ultra's 108MP sensor to nearly double the resolution, but you won't be getting these super-res photos out of the box. By default, the Galaxy S23 Ultra's 200MP ISOCELL HP2 sensor captures 12MP stacked images, effectively combining 16 pixels into one large unit. I don't know if it's a revolutionary move from last year, but the pictures it takes are pretty good. Fortunately, zooming in with the 10x objective solved the problem. There was some camera shake from the bass in the music, but despite the high f-stop, there were no dark spots around the scene which really helped capture the great image. Samsung kept the same IMX754 sensor for the 3x and 10x telephotos. They're just as impressive as last year, but don't expect miracles when using the 10x f/4.9 periscope lens at night. The ultra-wide sensor hasn't changed much either. Samsung has upgraded from IMX563 to IMX564, but the performance seems to be the same except for the model name. Finally, last year's 40MP front-facing camera has been replaced with a 12MP sensor that supports Super HDR and 60 FPS video. To be honest, I'm no selfie expert, but I think the photos come out with as much detail as before. I wish Samsung would make the group shot mode a little wider. I really miss the wide-angle selfie lenses on older LG phones, but other than that, I'm very happy with the results. Battery life. Last year's Galaxy S22 Ultra had a massive 5000 mAh cell, but it wasn't exactly a battery champion. 24 hours, 6 hours of screen time on a single charge isn't exactly a disaster, but you'd be forgiven for expecting a phone to outlast most of the competition. However, thanks to the efficiency of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, we can see much better numbers on the S23 Ultra after just 1 week. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.